Good day traders, David here from Daily Forecast. It is the 18th of January, it's Wednesday morning, and we're here to do our usual daily forecast for the pairs that we're trading. That's Brent oil, it's crude, it's Bitcoin, and it's Euro. On the daily chart on Brent, let's get straight into it. You can see that there's our bearish A and our B at the bottom, so we're in a bearish AB swing. We had a 786 bounce and price came right down to the B failure 786. And we said that if we do get support at this area here, we can expect price to rally on up and take out the A high at 89.50. If you go look at the past videos, over the past few days, we've been saying that when price was down here, we said it, and price has rallied up. I said yesterday that we need to be careful that we don't find resistance up at this 8700 level. And you can see we tested that level again today. We need to break this level in order to move up. We can, however, find a bit of a pullback before price actually rallies up. So that's what we're looking at on the daily chart. We're still looking for 89.50 over coming sessions, but we can have a bit of a retracement before that happens. On the 4-hour chart, if I scrunch up here, you'll see there's our current AB swing. It's the same swing that we have on the daily chart. Let me remove that line. Well, let me actually leave it in for now. There's our A high, there's our B low. Again, like I mentioned, there's the 786. Then we get a B failure 786. Price found support over many candles, you can see here. And it's over here that we also said that because we're finding support with the previous 786, it's telling us that we might be in for a reversal. And I also said that we need to be careful of this little 786 here, and then obviously of this high. I drew a line in over there. You can see that we are finding resistance. Look at, for many candles now, a good few, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, we are finding resistance. So let's see if we do have a bit of a pullback and then a rally on up. Okay. We still of the opinion that because of the BF 786 with the prior 786 bounce, that we could be taking up. We could be rallying on up to 89.36, but we could most likely be moving in waves first. Okay. We just need to guard that we don't get a double top here. Okay. So price needs to pull back, and then we need to find something bullish for us to rally on up. Because we are at a double top area, we could be looking for short trades. We'll go down to the smaller time frames and we'll show you there. The 1-hour chart, if I were to look at the 1-hour chart and scrunch this one up, you will see that we're also in a bearish AB swing on the 1-hour chart. Just make this a bit smaller. There we go. There's our A high. There's our A high and there's our B low. And we took long trades for last week simply because we were at the BF 786 on the 4-hour chart. But when one looks at this time frame right now, you can see that we came right up to the A high over there. Okay, we had bearishness yesterday that we traded. We'll show you we lost, I think, 35 or 40 pips on that trade. And we're in another trade right now as we speak. If I make this a bit bigger, you can see firstly, before I make it bigger, that there's the A high and price came right back up there, and we're finding something bearish at present. So we will be trading that for a short trade because we are looking at price falling a bit before we rally on up. So that's where we are on the 1-hour chart. And always when we have an area of interest, be it on the 4-hour or on the 1-hour, we step down to the 5-minute where we fine tune our entries. Just to back up before we look at today's entry. Yes, on Monday we had a short entry, and that was the short entry. If you want to go and look at that entry, you can go on to the video of yesterday, and you can see price came down and then price rallied all the way up again during yesterday's session, and then stopped us out of that trade. Okay, but coming back to today's trade, so that was a 40 pip loss. Coming back to today, we are currently short again. Moving back to the 1-hour, because we're at the area of resistance on the 1-hour, namely the A high, and because on the 4-hour chart we've got a double top area over there, we step down to the 5-minute chart, and what do we look for? We look for a fall, we look for a test of that fall, followed by a bearish candlestick formation. And that's where we are right now. You can see that price has fallen on the 5-minute chart. We then drew our fibs. From that high to that low, we retrace right up to the 78686, clear evening star candlestick formation, and we entered at 86 65. 86.64 was my exact entry. So let's see how this trade yields for the rest of the trading day, and we're looking for 120 pips on this one. Okay, so we are currently short on Brent. Okay, crude oil, 4-hour chart. There's our A high and there's our B low. Okay, again we came to the 86. We then fell right down to the BF7 at 6. All these are in our previous videos, guys. You can go and watch the previous videos where we did our forecast and analysis on a daily basis. So it's all there. Here was trading opportunities all the way up that we grabbed last week. And now we're back at the 86 level again. And we most likely looking, right now we're looking at something bearish. If this is a double top, we could expect the price to pull back a little before we rally on up. We are still expecting this BF7 at 6 to hold. If we fall and we don't find anything bullish, then we could most likely be under threat here. But for now, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're not quite there yet. Okay. 1 hour crude. If I scrunch this one up as well, you will see again that there's our A high. And at the bottom here is our B low. And these were the dips that we bought all of last week. And you can see price came up to this level here now, and look at there, we're right at the A high there. Okay, and you can see on this time frame that we have got something bearish on this time frame. Let me make that a bit bigger. So again, you can step down to the 5-minute chart and you can look and you can see there, absolutely clear. I don't even have to draw fibs. You can see how deep that is. Okay, but we'll draw the fibs from the high to the low. Clear bearish candlestick formation, bearish engulfing candle, and your entry on this one would have been at 81.30. Okay, and also you can grab 120 pips on this move if that's what you're wanting to do. Okay, I only actually trade on Brent. I do analysis on all of these, but my actual physical trades are on Brent. Okay, let's look at the euro. The euro, we're still in the same AB swing. We're making higher highs and higher lows. We are still in an uptrend. We're still waiting for a B high to form. You can see that is the high there. So far 738, and then that is lower, and then this is our current candle here. So nothing more to say on euro other than we're still in an uptrend. We're waiting for price to give us a B, a pullback to a fib area 618 or 786, and then we'll be looking for a long entry. We are bullish on this chart until we drop 481. As soon as we break 481, we're starting a head and shoulders pattern, a reversal pattern. If I move down to the 4-hour chart, you can see here that there's our last A low, there's our last BI, also in an uptrend. We said yesterday that because of this failure here, we won't term this another B, we'll call this a failure, and you can see we actually got another failure over here. And we said because we had a 5-0 bounce, okay, we were looking for price to head down to 770. You can see price hit beyond 770, it went to 765 yesterday. Now we've got a 618 bounce, and you can see clearly here we're in B failure 786 territory anyway. Okay, so we just hit B failure 786 at 850. Now from current levels, if we get a bearish candlestick formation here, then we're looking for price to fall down to 744. Okay, if price just carries on rallying and we don't get the bearish candlestick formation and we take out the B high, then this will become our new A. Okay, so I wouldn't trade a long entry opportunity right here simply because I'm at the BF7 at 6. What you can do, you can go down to a 5-minute chart and you can go and see if there are opportunities on the 5-minute chart to actually get in. And you can take it. Actually there was, let me see here. No, there wasn't. This is at 5 o'clock now. There's our rally, and this wasn't a deep enough retracement. We need a 618 or 786. I can draw my fibs on here. You can see it wasn't deep enough. You see it came barely to a 382. We're looking for 618s and 786s. So if we do get a pullback down to a 618 or 786, we get something bullish, we get a test of that, followed by another bullish, then that will be a long entry. But as of now, there's nothing yet. Having said that, we are in B failure 786 territory. So if we do get a fall and we get a rally and we get another bearish candlestick formation, then we will trade a short entry opportunity with limits down at 744. The 1 hour chart, let's look at what's happening on the 1 hour chart. So same scenario. There's our, let me remove this. There's our last A low. There's our last B high. There's failure. Okay. 618. There's failure again. But in this instance, because it's a different swing, I can make this a bit bigger here. You can see price didn't rally all the way over. We came shy of the 786. And again, we're back in B failure 786 territory again. So if we do get a short entry here, then it will tell us that we're moving down to lower levels. On this time frame, initially 760. Okay, that will be the first target, because you can see here we never reached it. If we take out the A low, if we take out this A low, we start a reversal on this time frame. So again, same scenario. You can go down to your 5-minute chart. You can see we're starting a bit of a fall. We will look for another test of that fall, followed by another bearish candlestick formation to go short. It's not quite there yet, but we're in B failure territory right now. So I'd keep my eye on the 5-minute chart. Bitcoin. I'm looking at the daily chart because it's easier. There's the A high, there's the B low. We are at the A high. Anything bearish, yesterday gave us a doji candle. Anything bearish at this level will hint to us that we're moving down into lower levels. Okay, so typically down to 16,600 around there, 17,000. We don't have it yet. We've only got a doji. So we've got indecision in the marketplace, but we don't have a bearish candlestick formation here as yet. Okay. So that's it for the pairs that we trade, guys. We are in Brent already. Okay, we're short there. For those of you that trade crude, you guys would be short there as well. For those of you that are looking at the euro, watch closely to see if we get a test followed by another bearish candlestick formation for a short. And then Bitcoin, we've got a doji yesterday. So we need to see what happens today or the next day. Subscribe to the channel, guys. We do the forecast every single morning. So far, we're down 35, 40 pips for the week. So let's see if we can make some pips back today. And our target for the week is 120. We've been reaching it all along. Happy trading. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification so that you guys are alerted whenever I do the updates. Okay. Chat tomorrow. Cheers. Bye.